You probably thought Beyoncé and Jay-Z were this untouchable power couple, the royal family of hip-hop and pop with nothing but perfect headlines and sold-out shows. But what if everything you believed about their picture-perfect life is crumbling right beneath your feet? What if there's a secret that's breaking the foundation of their empire? The rumor mill exploded recently with whispers that Beyoncé has officially filed for divorce. But that's just the start. The reason behind this jaw-dropping move? Well, it all supposedly started when Jay-Z made a huge slip-up, accidentally admitting that Beyoncé is barren. Yes, you heard that right. Allegedly, Beyoncé can't have children. Now, to make things even crazier, an insider going by the name Jaguar revealed what might be the biggest bombshell of all: Blue Ivy, the golden child of the Carter dynasty, isn't Jay-Z's biological daughter. According to Jaguar, Blue Ivy's real mother is a woman named Kathy White, a name that has been almost completely off the celebrity radar until now. If this is true, it changes everything you thought you knew about the Carters' image. Blue Ivy has been presented as their shared legacy, their union's symbol and hope for the future. But if these claims hold weight, it means the entire story told to fans worldwide could be a facade carefully orchestrated behind closed doors. Let's pause for a moment and think about just how monumental this would be. Beyoncé, a queen of empowerment, confidence, and motherhood, is now rumored to be hiding a painful secret about her fertility. It's the kind of story that shakes not just families, but industries. Jay-Z, one of the most successful and shrewd figures in music and business, admitting such a personal truth by mistake. That's the kind of explosive slip that fuels millions of conversations worldwide. And who exactly is Kathy White? She's been this quiet, almost invisible presence, someone the public hasn't gotten to know. Now, Jaguar's claims suggest she played a hidden role in Blue Ivy's life, either as a surrogate or something more complicated. The silence around her makes the rumor all the more tantalizing and suspect. Social media exploded with these rumors. Fans were divided. Some rushed to defend Beyoncé and Jay-Z, insisting the rumors were baseless and cruel. Others couldn't resist digging into every scrap of evidence they could find, searching old interviews, social media posts, and even casual public moments for clues that might back these claims up. The silence from the Carters' camp has done little to calm the storm. Usually, stars rush out with statements and denials to contain rumors like these, but not this time. Many insider sources whisper that the couple has been struggling privately for years, and this slip about Beyoncé's fertility and the ambiguity surrounding Blue Ivy's parentage may have been the breaking point. If Beyoncé has filed for divorce as rumored, the fallout won't just be personal. It's a multi-billion-dollar business scandal. The Carters' business empire spans music, fashion, streaming services, and more. A split affects everything from their joint ventures to brand endorsements worth millions annually. Custody battles could get ugly, especially with the new information questioning Blue Ivy's paternity. Legal experts suggest that if Kathy White were to seek any kind of parental rights or visitation, things could get complicated, with private family matters splashed across the media. But for now, the family's future remains clouded in mystery, surrounded by silence and swirling rumors. And what about Blue Ivy, the child at the heart of this storm? Imagine growing up as the daughter of two global icons, constantly watched and celebrated, yet increasingly caught in the crossfire of family secrets and public speculation. Insiders claim Blue Ivy has been noticeably quieter in recent public appearances, her usual sparkle dimmed by the weight of these rumors. For many, it's a heartbreaking reminder that no matter the fame or fortune, children still feel the pain behind closed doors. This saga has barely begun, yet it's already clear it might change the way we look at celebrity families forever. Stay tuned because the story of Beyoncé, Jay-Z, Blue Ivy, and Kathy White is unfolding, and the next chapters promise to be even more staggering. Now, let's dive deeper into how this whole situation exploded across social media and what fans and the public are saying. Because honestly, the way this rumor storm unfolded is as fascinating as the claims themselves. As soon as whispers of Beyoncé's alleged infertility and Jay-Z's slip-up started making rounds, Twitter and Instagram lit up like a powder keg. Hashtags like Beyoncé divorce and Blue Ivy truth began trending within hours. The fan base, known as the Bayhive, was split down the middle. Some loyalists insisted fervently that these were just baseless rumors aimed at tearing down a beloved family. They flooded social media with messages of support for the Carters, urging respect for their privacy. On the flip side, conspiracy theorists and gossip hunters launched exhaustive deep dives. Suddenly, every old interview, music lyric, and public outing came under scrutiny. People combed through Beyoncé's lyrics for hidden messages, analyzed every interaction between Jay-Z and Blue Ivy, and even speculated on the mysterious Kathy White. TikTok creators uploaded videos piecing together the alleged clues, and YouTube channels churned out endless exposed content and reaction videos. The frenzy snowballed, with views and comments exploding as people tried to unpack the complex knot of family secrets, alleged lies, and betrayals. And this kind of social media storm is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's a powerful way for fans to come together over their shared love or skepticism. On the other, it turns private pain into public spectacle, often losing sight of the human beings behind the headlines. Some commentators noted that Blue Ivy, being so young, will likely be the most affected by all this noise, with millions of opinions flying around about who her real parents are, where she came from, and what her future holds. No child deserves to be subject to such invasive speculation. Meanwhile, mainstream media outlets struggled to keep up. Everything in Hollywood moves fast, and a story this sensational fuels endless coverage. Entertainment news cycles spun into overdrive, now with every network jockeying to get the next exclusive update or inside scoop on the Carters' private lives. Yet despite the constant media chatter, nobody from Beyoncé or Jay-Z's teams has broken the silence. No official statements, no public appearances addressing the rumors, nothing. This silence, as often happens, has only fanned the flames of speculation. Legal experts watching the situation say this silence could be strategic when it comes to a high-profile potential divorce. Sometimes saying less helps manage the fallout better, but it also creates a vacuum that gossip and misinformation happily fill. From a legal standpoint, a divorce of this scale would be one of the most complex in recent celebrity history. Billions of dollars, dozens of business ventures, and decades of shared assets are at stake. The rumored fertility issue adds an extra layer of emotional complexity that could affect negotiations and custody arrangements. If Kathy White does step into the picture, claiming any sort of parental rights, that could send this saga into entirely new territory. The legal battle would likely be messy, public, and drawn out. Behind the scenes, insiders say Beyoncé is focused on protecting Blue Ivy's future, keeping her out of the media frenzy, ensuring stability despite the chaos. And Jay-Z is reportedly rallying his legal and PR teams to prepare for the worst-case scenario. No matter what happens next, the layers of this story are still unfolding, and they paint a picture far messier than the polished celebrity images we grew up admiring. Now, let's zoom out and talk about the massive business side of this scandal, because the Carters aren't just a family, they're an empire. When you hear Beyoncé and Jay-Z, you're talking about billions of dollars worth of business ventures. From music rights to fashion lines, from streaming platforms to lucrative endorsements, the two have built a financial kingdom that rivals the biggest brands. If the rumors of divorce and family secrets are true, this isn't just a private heartbreak, it's a full-scale business crisis. Divorce negotiations for celebrities at this level are incredibly intricate. It's not just about splitting assets. We're talking about corporations, intellectual property, investments across multiple industries, all needing expert handling. Jay-Z's empire, which includes Roc Nation, Tidal, year-end stakes in companies like Uber and Spirits brands, depends heavily on his public brand, strong, untouchable, and successful. Beyoncé's Parkwood Entertainment and her endorsement deals with global brands like Adidas and Pepsi rely just as much on her public image as on her talent. An unraveling of the marriage could jeopardize everything. Brands don't like controversy. Endorsements often come with morality clauses, allowing companies to sever ties if a celebrity client becomes embroiled in scandal. For Beyoncé and Jay-Z, maintaining a united front has historically been part of why their business ventures flourish. The public loves a power couple who seems unbreakable. Now, with rumors suggesting cracks that run deep, investors, sponsors, and business partners might start to question what's next. Imagine future concert deals or product endorsements postponed or canceled because of negative publicity. Corporate boardrooms will be having intense discussions behind closed doors. Beyond the money, these challenges put an enormous amount of strain on mental health and personal identity. We have to consider Blue Ivy too. This young girl, surrounded by fame from birth, faces unimaginable pressure that most kids never even dream of. Rumors about her true parentage and a high-profile divorce could impact her psychological well-being for years. Psychologists specializing in celebrity children say growing up in the spotlight with constant media attention and family drama can lead to anxiety, depression, and identity crises. Blue Ivy's recent fewer public appearances, as some fans and insiders note, may suggest she's feeling the emotional weight of all this. Yet amid the chaos, there's hope. Those close to Blue Ivy reportedly are providing her with support, trying to shield her as much as possible from the media frenzy. This story, while shocking, highlights the human side of celebrity culture, the pain behind the headlines, and the resilience needed to survive in such an unforgiving world. And the music industry have long been known for their hidden dramas and scandals. Over the years, dozens of celebrity couples have faced public breakdowns, some fueled by personal secrets, others by financial disputes, sometimes both. Look at some of the most famous splits of our time: Britney Spears and Kevin Federline, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, or Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Each had its own mix of private pain and public spectacle, with social media fueling the fire. What makes the Beyoncé and Jay-Z rumor special is the combination of family secrets, fertility allegations, and a possible hidden parent, ingredients that all add layers of controversy and emotional depth. When a celebrity scandal hits this size, media outlets shift into high gear. News cycles become dominated by the story. Reporters dig deep, sometimes crossing lines, chasing scoops that may or may not be accurate. Fact-checking often takes a back seat to speed and sensationalism. The silence or vague statements from the parties involved only make the media narrative fill with speculation. Some rumor sites thrive off this, pushing breaking updates based on unconfirmed sources. But the Carters are savvy players. They've faced rumors before and know how to manage crises. Behind the scenes, their PR teams work to control damage, shape narratives, and protect what they can. That could explain the deafening quiet now. Keeping things off the record might be their best move, letting the storm blow over without adding fuel. Fans and onlookers react online in ways that range from fiercely protective to downright vicious. Some want to shield Beyoncé and Jay-Z from harm. Others want answers and even justice if the rumors are true. Social media also becomes a place where people debate morality, loyalty, and the price of fame. Conversations about fertility, family, and personal boundaries mix with hot takes on celebrity culture. The frenzy can be overwhelming, especially when dealing with a young person like Blue Ivy, who rightfully deserves privacy and respect. All in all, this situation is shaping up to be one of the most talked about celebrity scandals in recent history, not just for the fame, but for the human story underneath. So what will the next chapter hold? Will there be confessions, legal battles, or a quiet resolution? Only time will tell. Whatever happens, one thing is clear: the Carters' story reminds us that no family is perfect, no empire untouchable, and behind every superstar, there's a real person fighting their own battles.